Hello dear students, welcome to English class. Today we will do one of the grammar topic, subject verb agreement. What is subject verb agreement? Actually the subject and verb within a sentence need to agree with each other in number in order for a sentence to make a sense. It means when a subject is written according to the verb, then only it gives to the sentence a real meaning, complete sense. For example, if you use the plural subject they, you would use the plural are in the sentence. They are fun. Additionally, if you use the singular she, you would use the singular is in the sentence, like she is fun. It wouldn't make sense to say they is fun or she are fun because those subjects and verbs do not agree with each other. There are some rules of subject verb agreement. First rule is number agreement. It means subject and verbs must agree in number. There is the cornerstone rule that forms the background of the concept, and only the subject affects the verb, nothing else matters. For example, the dog growls when he is angry. Dogs growl when they are angry. So here subject in the first sentence, the subject is singular and it is agreeing with singular verb. Next the subject is plural, the verb is also used here, plural. So the verb and subject must agree with each other in numbers too. Second rule, verbs between subject and verb. Subordinate clauses and prepositional phrases that come between the subject and verb don't affect their agreement. It means subject is always agree with the verb, whether there is any phrase comes between them or any clause come between them, it doesn't matter. For example, the dog who is chewing on my jeans is usually very good. So here in this sentence, the subject is dog and the verb is. Dog is a singular and the verb is also a singular verb. In between the two things, dog and is, there is one clause, who is chewing on my jeans. So because of this clause, there is not any effect on is. Is will definitely will be agreed by dog. The colors of the rainbow are beautiful. So the colors means plural subject, are plural verb. Of the rainbow doesn't matter or does not have any effect on colors and the verb are. They will agree with each other only irrespective of the phrase or the clause came between them. Next rule is there or here. When sentence start with there or here, the subject will always be placed after the verb. Some care needs to be taken to identify each part correctly. There is a problem with the balance sheet. So a problem, here is subject means a problem and a problem is agree with is. If we see there, we should use plural verb, but we are talking about a singular thing, there is a problem. So we have to be careful while identifying the subject or while identifying the each part of the given sentence. Here are the papers you requested. So here the subject is papers, which is plural. Therefore the verb is used are. Next rule is about subject after verb in questions. Subject don't always come before verbs in question. Their verbs come before the subject. Make sure you accurately identify the subject before deciding on the proper verb form to use. For example, where are the pieces of this puzzle? So after are, the subject is the pieces, which is plural. Obviously, the verb will be are. Where is the key I left on the desk? After is, there is a subject, which is singular. Obviously, the verb will be is. Joined by and. If two subjects are joined by and, they typically require a plural verb. For example, the cow and the pig are jumping over the moon. Billy and Jake are going to the movie. So when two people are being talked about, two nouns are being talked about by using and, it becomes plural subject and that is followed by plural verb. Two subjects separated by and. When two subjects are separated by and, it is always followed by are? No, not so. The verb is singular if the two subjects separated by an refer to the same person or thing as a whole, then definitely it is followed by a singular verb. Example, red beans and rice is my mom's favorite dish. So red beans and rice is referring to a single dish. Therefore, it is followed by is, the singular verb. Spaghetti and meatballs is a great meal. So it is a great meal. So one meal is being talked about here by using these two nouns. Therefore, it is followed by is. So, dear students, when the two nouns are joined by and, they refer to two persons, two people, two things, then we will use plural verb with them. But if they refer even after being used with and, two nouns are combined with and, but they refer to the single thing or single person or single place, then that would be followed by is, singular verb. Each, every and no. So let us see, when we use each, every and no, which kind of verb is being used there. If the word each, every or no comes before the subject, the verb is singular. Like no smoking or drinking is allowed. Here smoking and drinking, two nouns are used. But we are talking about no smoking or drinking. Means neither smoking nor drinking is allowed. Every man and woman is required to check in. So every man is required. Similarly, every woman is also required. Not both are required here. So each and every are used where they are used, we will use singular form of verb with them. So I hope you have understood this rule. Next comes multiple subjects connected with conjunction. If the subjects are both singular and are connected by the words or, nor, neither, nor, either, or not only but also, the verb is singular. If the subjects are both plural and are connected by the words or, nor, neither, nor, either, or not only but also, the verb is plural. For example, either Jessica or Christian is to blame for the accident. Not only dogs but also cats are available at the animal shelter. So in the first sentence, Jessica and Christian both are singular. Therefore, it is followed by is. In next sentence, dogs and cats both are plural. Therefore, they are followed by the plural verb are. Thank you and have a nice day. I hope you have understood the subject verb concord. Concord, it can be also known as subject verb agreement. How the subject is getting agree with the verb is called subject verb agreement. So in this agreement, there are some rules discussed in this class. The rest will be done in the next class. Till then, you must read or must know about all the rules carefully. Thank you and have a nice day.